Welcome to the Project Acropal. Project Acropal is a Lagoon 67S revival project pursuing the reconstruction of the fastest sailing lagoon catamaran, conducted by GMM Yachting. In today's episode, our owner Patrick will tell us the story behind the Acropal and their first challenges.
So the story behind Acropal is the owner had multiple lagoons before. He started with a 500, then he had a 570, then even a 620. Went multiple times with these lagoons over the Atlantic from Europe to the Caribbean and back. And then he decided that he wanted to do a circumnavigation again with a lagoon, with a catamaran, but a bit faster, a bit still in comfort, but really fast. Researchers took him so far that he understood that there was once a lagoon built between 2000 and 2004, a 67, with a little short S behind the name. And this was the only sport, or let's say performance lagoon ever built. So what he did, he tried to trace down the boat and see if he could purchase it. That was not so easy because the boat had already before him 3 owners before and changed the name frequently 3 times. And at last he found the boat in, I think it was in Dominican Republic, completely neglected, completely torn and gone because the captain died from COVID, I think 3-4 years before he purchased the boat. And he brought the boat to Fort Lauderdale just to give him a little refit, just to be good enough to bring it back to Europe. He gave me a call because we have a mutual friend, and he called me and said, Patrick, I have a catamaran. It needs a little brush up, some varnish jobs and a little paintings and things like that. Could you do that? I said, of course, yes. If you bring it over to Turkey, why not? And he brought the boat over, or let's say we had a professional team from Poland. People I have been working for years before. This team brought the boat from Fort Lauderdale via Bermuda, Azores, all the way through the Med to Turkey. Let's say we had it coming when the boat was right in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, when they just passed from Bermuda towards the Azores. Rob, the captain, he gave me a call, Robin, and said, Patrick, we have some problems. I said, what kind of problem do you have? He said, yes, the right nose is moving. And I said, what do you mean the right nose is moving? He said, yes, the right nose is moving for about 1 meter. I said, the right nose is moving for about 1 meter. Yes, and lots of water is coming in. And this is when we started a little panicking, especially as it was beginning of March, which is a hard season to come over via the Azores. But somehow these guys made it, and they made it all the way to Turkey. So then we said, okay, first thing we do once the boat is here, take the mast down, get her on hard, and let's see what it's all about. And then we inspected the right hull and the bow side, and we found out, yes, it's moving, and it's moving badly. The first decision we took is, okay, let's start and rip the furniture out of the starboard bow cabin, and let's see where is the crack, where's the problem. And then we found out that C3 is one of 4 major bulkheads in the boat, was cracked. A massive carbon fiber bulkhead just cracked in the middle completely. What made the bow moving at the end of the day. We were completely shocked because this is not something which you can get by sailing many years. Okay, we knew that the boat had already finished 2 circumnavigations, but that's not the reason why you have a cracked bulkhead, which is really cracked from almost all the way down. And then we contacted Lagoon. They gave us through to Van Pettingham. Van Pettingham was the naval architect that drew and constructed this lagoon. And we had big luck because there was still one guy working in Van Pettingham who was involved in that project. At the time they built this only one performance lagoon from epoxy and carbon fiber. So he immediately, once he sent him the picture, said, okay, now Patrick, this is impossible that happened because the boat was sailing too rough or too high waves or whatsoever. There must be something else behind it. Then the owner started severe investigations, and he found out that one owner before the last one had a little incident in New Zealand why we don't know, but the boat dropped out of the travel lift. So this is why we had so much fun. We had a real sleepless nights and rough and hard calculations, because we said, okay, what to do? Because actually we have to inspect all the bulkheads. That means we have to take all the furniture out. And then the owner took the decision and said, Patrick, I want that boat, I want that circumnavigation, and I want to be faster than any Lagoon ever. Okay, so what we did then is we said, let's go for it. And we ripped out everything. We scrubbed the boat down just to the hull and the deck. So basically we started from scratch. There was no electric cable anymore, no plumbing, nothing. Only the pure hull and the pure deck.